Hi, my name is Tiffany. I'm 27 years old. I'm a full-time student. Um, I'm an advertising student. I'm single.
All right. Hi, Tiffany. Thank you for wanting to do this interview. So, I'm going to ask you a few questions, and you don't have to give any details that you don't want to if they're too personal. Okay. So, can you think back to your most stressful event slash crisis?
My most stressful event, I'm gonna say when I moved from California to Tennessee
Can you tell me why?
because I moved without anything, no friends, no family, nothing. I was basically starting from scratch.
Okay. And do you remember if you sought out advice during this time and what those people told you in regards to your situation?
Well, since I had no family support, no friend support, anything, I was a little bit depressed. So, being in a different state with like none of my friends or family, it was a little bit stressful. And when I called home, like they normally will say it'll get better, or like you just have to give it time and stuff like that.
And was that advice helpful to you?
It wasn't at the moment because obviously I was depressed and I was like stressing out, especially because like I had no job, I had like nobody around me. It was like all new.
Oh,
Like it was like a culture shock because it was like two different states, totally different from what I was used to, out of my comfort zone.
right. And why do you think it didn't help you?
It didn't help me because like I felt like they were not in my situation, and I felt like lonely basically because nobody was around me like to go out to like I don't know, like to talk to them,
Right.
or
And how important were these people to you? Was it like mom, dad?
yeah, it was mainly family and like some friends, but like mainly family members.
Okay. And so obviously you're saying that this didn't work. So is there anything that you wish that they would have said or done that would have actually helped you out, or do you just think that it wouldn't have helped regardless?
uh I feel like it wouldn't help because like they they didn't know my situation. I was like basically like they people can't help the way you feel. And
Right.
like if you feel a certain way, even like if someone's telling you like the correct advice, you're not going to take it because you're feeling a certain way. And obviously like I had to get out of my depression to be able to see like the state a little bit different than what I was looking.
Right. So what was the thing that made you start finally seeing things different? What changed your perspective? What was that moment that made you finally start listening to
I
that
think
voice?
it was mainly when I got a job because I started socializing a little bit more, and like I started meeting more people. I started like going out, and like I feel like I started to get my life back together.
Right. So would you say what do you think was missing? Was it like family, friends, support, love, socializing,
I think
happiness?
it was mainly like socializing. It was like feeling depressed because nobody was like I had nobody with me, and no family, no friends, nothing like I mentioned, and I think what helped was like socializing a little bit more and like meeting new people, and they basically made me feel like home. They made me feel like comfortable.
So that made you happy. It made you feel fun, comfortable,
Yeah,
laugh.
it made me feel like more happy, and like I think I got out of my depression because of it.
Okay. And so if you could go back to like yourself before in that time, do you think that there's anything that you would say to yourself that would help or anything that you wish was different that could have made the situation better?
I think it was really hard at the moment, but I feel like if I would have listened to my family, or like if I would have listened to what they were saying, maybe it would have been like a little bit different. But like I cannot, like you cannot help not listening to people because like you're basically in your little bubble and you cannot get out of there until you decide to get out of it.
Right. So in other words, that doesn't work.
It doesn't.
Okay. And so friends, socializing, family, love, all that is that what you're saying was like your key like when you turned and your perception changed?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I think you get out of that out of your comfort zone uh, by yourself, and even if somebody tells you to do something, you won't do it until like you decide to. do it by yourself.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you for the interview.
You're welcome.